video review for TouchGaming.org. Today we'll be reviewing Virtual Conquest, which is available for $2.99 on the App Store. This game is a lot like Risk and other territorial conquest games in the fact that you capture other countries by merely attacking with your armies. There's two options, New Game and Resume Game. The game will automatically save your games, so you can select, for this option we'll just select New Game because we're going to show you the entire interface. And so once you start a new game, you can select to add players. There's up to 6 players since there's only 6 colors available. For this game we'll have just one human player, which will be me, and we'll have 2 computerized players. So we'll add another computer, and then we'll add me as maybe orange. Okay, and then once you're ready, you can start the game by pressing done, and it loads the map rather quickly. And here's the main, oh well, computer's going first. But anyways, we'll be tilting the screen horizontally so we can get a better view of the playing field. You can select which way you like to play. And this is the main turn screen, which is shown when you start a new turn. You can see how many territories you control, how many new armies you have available to deploy, how many continents you control, in which you'll get more armies to deploy, an extra bonus. And you also have cards, which you can use to trade in to select more deployment armies. So we'll start in America, since we have many territories there, as you can see. So deploy our full armies there, and we'll attack that little territory there. You can select from 1 to 3 of armies you wish to attack in each little section, and then you can select how many you want to fortify if you win the territory. After the attack phase, there's also a reinforcement phase, so you can select territories to reinforce there, and then the turn is over. And as you see, we have a card now, although I'm not able to trade them in yet because we need at least 3. We have 15 territories now, so hopefully we'll conquer this little continent, North America, and so we'll deploy all 5 there, attack that territory, reinforce that area, so we've just got 1 place left, attack there, oh, and we've lost. So now I'll move on to the reinforcement stage and move my troops over there so we can attack that next turn. And I'll move it vertically again so you can see how this interface looks. It looks nice both ways, and you can see now we have 2 cards. Once we get 1 more, we can trade them in for more armies. We have 5 new armies now because we have many more. We have 2 more territories, and soon we'll have a continent, so you can see that as well. So we'll deploy 3 here, and we'll attack. There we go, and now we have a continent. So I'll just end my turn here so we can just see. And the game is quite nice. It's a lot like Risk, so if you like Risk, then you'll like this game. Although there are no animations for battles, as you can see, it's merely just a little explosion. And these little icons for player-controlled territories look kind of basic. Just a little number with the highlighted background. I think it would be nice to have little icons for each player, but it's just a personal preference, and it's a little tidbit that I don't like about it. It doesn't affect the gameplay at all. As you can see, it's easy to identify between players based on the color background. So the game is quite nice, and the gameplay continues like this until the territories are conquered. There are no special little rules for this game specifically, so just basically a very basic version of Risk. It's quite nice. The territories look nice and colorful. It's a nice interface, and it's nice because you can play with multiple friends on one iPhone or iPod Touch by just passing it around when their turn has been called. So we'll just continue a little bit here. Maybe we'll attack. Actually, let's just never mind. I'll deploy somewhere else. Maybe attack Europe. So we'll attack from here. Actually, it's my own territory, so we'll just reinforce there. There we go. You have to have at least 1 army in each territory, obviously, otherwise you can't maintain control. And so as you can see here, the enemy's going. It's taking a while. What would be nice is if the game automatically zoomed to where the enemy was making their move. And one thing I've noticed is that the AI is very basic. They don't seem to do much for some reason, although occasionally they do attack and they do reinforce their territories. It would be nice to see a better AI implemented so you can play against a computer more, with more fun and more challenge. But currently it's not good at all if you don't have anyone to play with. So you'll probably only want to get this if you have friends that you can play with. The AI, as I said, is very basic. They won't do much during their turns besides reinforce their territories. I actually don't seem to I don't seem to be attacked this round for some reason, or any other rounds. Although the past game I played, I was being attacked occasionally. As you can see here, they just reinforced those two places, nothing happened. And the same thing will probably happen with these guys. There we go, they reinforced there. And now you can trade a set. And there you go. Well, that's the conclusion of the review. The game is lots of fun. It's a Risk game at heart. It's like a Risk clone. It has a nice interface, looks nice. You can have 6 players, which is great as well. But however, the AI really makes the game quite shabby. There is basically no AI. It doesn't do much at all. Maybe it just reinforces its territories. As you can see here, Brown owns 3 of these territories, and there's only 1 left for the continent, but they don't seem to attack it. Who knows why? But if the AI gets fixed, then this game will definitely be a must-buy for any Risk lover. However, currently, I'd only recommend it if you have friends that you can play with in your local area. Well, that concludes the review. Visit TouchGaming.org for new reviews and the weekly podcast. Thanks for watching.